Say hi if you've just tuned in. While I'm waiting for others to come in. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello. Sorry for my hair, just showered. Please do come in. And if you're watching from YouTube, please like and share. All right. Retro Havoc, very happening as usual. Anything happen there? Good evening, Corvin. Good evening, Shawnee866, Jensen, Lim Reason, user, blah, 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 Tan Yu Kit, Team HSI, Blizzy3333, Terence Leong, Iron Nom, Lex168, 168. Omar Grace, 1092. Hi, Bobby. DB11 V12 rear seats can fit adult. Can squeeze an adult that you don't really like at the back. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Bobby. Is the 2021 Mini Cooper SE a good buy? It's 60K now. Any cheap car is a good buy. A barely 5-year-old Mini Cooper for 60,000 is always a good buy. Go ahead. Doesn't travel very far though. I don't think, objectively speaking, there is anything in the Mini Cooper SE that is better than the Proton Ermas 5, except the looks of the Mini and I assume the drive. But okay, I do like the Mini. I have no feeling for the Proton Ermas because it looks so feminine. It looks super feminine. So for me, of course, I would love seeing the Mini, okay? But given that it is the same price as the Ermas 5, to give yourself a clearer mind, okay? You go and test drive the Mini. If you like it, then you go and test drive the Ermas 5. Then see whether you still like the Mini, okay? I'm very sure, objectively speaking, there is nothing in the Mini that can beat the Ermas 5. Be it comfort, range, blah, blah, everything, practicality and all that. Okay. After you test drive the Ermas 5, if you still like the Mini, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Just to let yourself know that, okay. You know, I know what I'm getting into. Hi, Bobby. Is a 9-year car loan a smart way to get a better car, or is it a financial trap for young Malaysians? Well, for me, or you yourself, or your friend, if you know yourself is a financially responsible person, right? That means you pay your Maxis on time, you pay your rental on time, you pay your whatever broadband time or which one is it? Unify or Streamix? Unify. So if you know you're someone who is financially responsible, there is no reason that any car loan can turn into a trap for you, right? For me, because I'm using a portion of future money to pay for the car, I would always stretch out if I could. But the maybe I should. Sorry, yeah, been a long day. Okay, the key to getting a 9-year car loan, which is not a bad thing in my opinion, because if you know yourself is financially responsible, there is no reason like you pay everything on time, your phone bills, your rental, your whatever bills on time. There is no reason to believe that all of a sudden when it's a car loan, you will end up in a financial trap. But in order not to end up in a financial trap, you have to really make sure you still like the car 9 years down the road. A lot of people bought a car out of a sudden itch and a sudden urge, right? Not really sure whether the car is for them or not. They just like the car and buy. And then 4 years down the road, they realize this car is not suitable for them and they want to sell the car. That's when they fall into a financial trap whereby they owe the bank more than the market value of the car. That's when they feel extremely frustrated and then they blame me. Understand? Let's say if you are a young family, you're like I mentioned this in an earlier show. You have a young family, your son is 5 years old, your wife is pregnant now, you love the Mazda 3, and then you go and buy the Mazda 3, right? You even bought the 2-liter version, 170,000 or 160,000. All of a sudden, after your wife gave birth to the little baby, you put the little baby on a car seat behind, and you still have your young son behind, and your wife need to sit in the back to take care of both of them. That's when you realize, oh shit, I need an SUV. And then you look at your bank value. Oh shit, I owe the bank more than what the car is worth now. That's when you fall into the trap. So be really, really clear on your want versus your need. Okay, if both matches and it's a car that you like, then go ahead. Okay, all of a sudden the questions pour in. Okay. Hi Bobby, what's your thoughts on the M135i? Buy. Not the best looking car, but great engine, great drive. It even looks like a Mercedes-Benz. All right. Yeah, go ahead and buy. It's so rare. It's nice to see one on the road. You know, people thought, oh, A45. No, it's a BMW, right? And then you have the 6-cylinder sound. Lovely. Okay. Hi, Bobby. Hey, why keep popping up back to there? Hi, Bobby. Megane RS280 or F56 Mini JCW? Megane, all time, anytime, anytime. Okay. It's a better drive. It is a better drive. It doesn't look as cool as the Mini though, but it's a better drive. Okay. Lexus IS300, buy. Fantastic car here. Hi Bobby, Singaporean here, looking to buy a Malaysian car. Is 530e or 330e a good buy? Looking for a holiday car? Yeah, why not? Why not? But have you thought about this? Okay, maybe because these two cars are cheap because of the resale value, right? But Malaysian fuel is so cheap. Do you need the hybrid, Mr. Wesley? Do you actually need the hybrid because Malaysian fuel is so cheap? Right? Think about it. Okay, just think about it. Because these European hybrids, right? if you don't charge them, let's say you go on a long distance drive. You go on a long distance drive, you finish your battery, the fuel consumption actually shoots up. So if it is for a holiday car, let's say you're driving the car for a holiday trip, go into Thailand and whatnot, right? This car will be a burden than a benefit because of the hybrid drivetrain. It's more for daily, people go to office and back home, fetch the kids and back home and all that, then it will be brilliant. If it is a holiday car, you better buy the petrol variant because you're going to use up and they are not as advanced as the Chinese plug-in hybrid. The Chinese plug-in hybrid will never run out of battery, always know when to charge. The European ones, you just drive, and then they went to Kosong, they went to 0%, and then your fuel consumption just went up for no reason, and then you're lugging around an empty battery, right? So if it is a holiday car, I don't think so. Okay. Hi Bobby, looking for an X1 torn apart between 2020 S-Drive 18i facelift versus a 2019 S-Drive 20i for almost the same price. So which one? Of course, go for the 2019 4-cylinder 2-liter. The BMW 1.5 3-cylinder is a piece of shit. It's a shittier engine than the Proton 3-cylinder. All right, it vibrates and shakes so much without giving you power. It's more efficient than the Proton one though, so I would go for the 4-cylinder. Okay. Hi Bobby, I saw a lot of recon non-registered Swift Sport on Facebook for 80,000-90,000. Why people are selling used for 100K and it's done mileage? Well, yeah, it's on Facebook for 80-90K. Why don't you go and have a look? Like actually go and meet up and see if it's a real deal. Because when market is hard, there's a lot of used car sellers that will do things like put a low price, attract you, and then when you go there, they tell you it's sold already, but the car isn't actually very good. I have a better one here for 100K. Very usual tactic. Okay, they put a low price, they put a photo, then you go and meet them. On the phone, they say, yeah. Then when you arrive, oh, I thought you were mentioning the other car. The one online one, no more already, because you are already there in front of them, right? They just want you to turn up, okay? So then they say, oh yeah, the one sold already. But the one I tell you are not very good one. Got some slight accident here and there. This is better. This one is so nice. These are cheap tactics. It's not like they scam you out of your life, but they really want you to stand in front of them so they can close a deal with you. Yeah. Okay, so take note on that. Okay, this one. Hi Bobby, what's your take on EV future for BYD going forward? I'm not sure. I am not sure because I really am not sure. I just find that this government trying to use policies to satisfy the lower income segment in Malaysia, trying to make them feel good. And of course, closing ties with some of their associates, whatever it may be. I just felt that. And then they will give you arguments that, oh, rich people are enjoying all this. The fact is, the lower income segment don't even read up about policy. You don't need policies to satisfy them, right? They just want you to help them directly. So why don't you just help them directly? You don't need to change policies that they don't care. They don't even know when it will trickle down to them. And then what you are only doing is just penalizing the middle income, the middle upper income, to hold back on their investments and hold back on their business expansion. You make the middle upper class fear they stop creating jobs. And when they stop creating jobs, the first to suffer is the lower income segment, which is actually very, very stupid, right? Just do what Najib do, right? Just go ATM, then go Pasar Malam. And people are happy. I don't know, man. So I don't want to comment on this because I really have no idea. I really have no idea. Okay. But I don't think BYD will back down. Huh? No, lah, I don't have to worry buying BYD just because you think they will pull out, man. They won't, lah. They won't pull out, lah. Right? Who's their partner? Sime Darby, right? Okay. I can't really. Okay, I just want to say this. Sorry, just to let everybody know. I would love to help, but I mean, given that your budget is 300,000, EV or petrol, long lasting, and you rarely drive for a couple, there are so many options out there. I cannot possibly spend everybody's time to help you look through every single option, because it's better if you have like 2 or 3 that you have sort of zero in, and then I can help you make the final decision by giving you some inputs if I may have. Okay, but if your budget is 300,000, there is a lot of good shit that you can buy, right? If it is a petrol car, the first thing I can think of is a Boxster, all right? If it is EV, 300K for a couple, why not an MG Roadster, right? It doesn't drive as nice as a Boxster, but yeah, but I can't go through every single option together with you, all right? Leonard Leo asking, hi guys, looking at the Mazda 6, 2.5 or 2 liter, looking to spend around 1K a month in repayment. Or any cons to look into these cars? I would go for the 2016-17 2.5 because that engine is fantastic. Okay, and Mazda did not make huge changes in 2018. So yeah, the 2.5 is fantastic on the Mazda 6. Brilliant car. Of course, the road tax is high. So it's up to you. You want 380 ringgit road tax or the 800 plus in the 2.5. Okay. Any cons? Now that these cars are about 10 years old, Mazdas are generally reliable, just that check for sounds coming from suspension and all that, right? But generally, give it a thorough fix up. They're fine. They're fine. Quick thought on the current gen Corolla Altis. There's very little reason to buy it. But if you really want to buy it, then you go ahead, but there's very, very little reason to buy it. I'd rather buy a freaking old Lexus ES than getting a brand new Corolla Altis. Okay? Okay. Hi, Bobby. How much, in your opinion, is the comfort improvement going from C segment sedan to a D segment sedan, like from a Honda Civic to a Toyota Camry? Actually, quite a bit, but new Camry, right? They're trying to make it sporty, so it's a bit of not here nor there now. You know, the new Camry has such a tight leg room at the back for the size of the car. I wouldn't really recommend it anymore. If you come from a Honda Civic and if you are in pursuit of comfort, maybe you should look at Lexus, or even a used Lexus. Okay. Yeah. I think even a 10-year-old Lexus will outlast a brand new Toyota. Put aside Crown. Okay, Crown is different. Crown is absolutely different. But if you tell me that a 10-year-old ES is the same price as a Vios, I can guarantee you the Lexus will outlast the Vios. Confirm. So I'm not that satisfied with the new Camry's comfort levels. They're trying to make it sporty, which is a little bit silly. And Honda Civic is such a high standard. So you gain a bit of leg room. Other than that, what do you gain? Why do you want to sell your Honda? What's wrong with your Honda? Can you answer me that? What is wrong with your Honda that you feel like changing? Or is, warranty ended, that's why I want to sell my car? No lah, don't waste money. The improvements are very, very minor. Provided you tell me that, Bobby, I'm driving a Honda Civic now, I'm aiming for the Toyota Crown Recon. Salute, go ahead, Crown. I suspect because the new Camry is so expensive, 240,000, Will I be able to find a Recon Crown around that price? I'm thinking. Qi Yang, do you think it's possible? I have a suspicion that it's possible. Will I be able to? Like the new generation Crown. Yep. Even the 2021 version. You go for the 2021 version Crown, you will feel a massive upgrade from your Civic compared to a Camry. This one. This generation. Absolutely beautiful car. Yeah, yeah. You go for this one. The new one I know is that awkward, weird thing. Hey, what the hell, man? Same price as a brand new Camry, the new Crown. But this one is ugly. Some people like it, some people don't. This has the SUV ride height sedan. I tell you, this is 240,000, same price as a Camry. I will go for this over a Camry. Sorry. No reason to get a Camry when these Recons are in. Okay. Hi Bobby, 150 to 180,000 price range. What kind of exciting car would you recommend getting? I really like the GR86, but I want something faster. Okay, the GR86, we all love it, and it's such a fantastic car. But you want something faster, 150, 180. How old can you get, right? I mean, if you go on a Golf R, you will tap out the GR86 anytime. And I don't think the FL5 has dropped to this price, even though there's a shit ton of them in the market. I don't think the FL5 has gone below 200K yet. Okay. But it's a different thing. Oh no, still very expensive. 225, 238. Yeah, still 200 plus K. GR86 is the best car for your budget, actually. I think maybe you can find some Supras, but I don't think they drive as nice as the GR86. The Supra is not as nice as the GR86 in driving. Okay. 2020 X1, is it reliable? Yes. Yes. Yaris Cross hybrid or non-hybrid? I prefer non-hybrid. You know, it is so fuel efficient. This kind of car, you want hybrid for what? The hybrid is damn annoying. A Japanese entry-level hybrid is super annoying. Right? I don't know what are they doing, man. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Yeah. Hi, Bobby. Is the GLC 200 a good car? Yes. Buy. GLC 200 is a fantastic car. Bobby, I'm looking at a nice-looking family car with space for rear passenger. They always complain of headache when sitting at the rear seat. Who? But I just returned the C. Okay, I tell you what. I just returned the C9 PHEV, and I took a test car that I really miss and like, and I've driven many times. The XC90 plug-in hybrid. Oh, I tell you, man. I still love the Volvo interior. I still love the Volvo smell. I still love the Volvo steering, Volvo drive. But I cannot believe this. Even the ride of the C9 is slightly quieter than the XC90. The ride, how the car rolls on the road, first thing. Second thing is the hybrid. There's no comparison on the hybrid drivetrain. There is absolutely no comparison. First day when I got the XC90, the battery is still charged up. So I get 6.6 liter per 100 km, 7 liter per 100 km. Okay, when the battery is still available. Drive, half day, the battery went to kosong, right? The fuel consumption on my XC90 became 16 liter per 100 km. In the C9 PHEV, right, 6 or 7 is when the battery runs out and I am tekanning, like whacking the car. And it still gets 6, 7 liter per 100 km. When I let the car charge a little bit, that means I do a long distance drive. I don't even need to drive smooth. I can drive like 130, 140 long distance drive, like from KL to Shah Alam. It will charge up to 22, 23, 24%. And then my fuel consumption go back down to 5 liter per 100 km. There is no comparison. The Chinese PHEV is so much more advanced than European ones. So much more advanced. Yeah. Okay. 2017 Audi S5, buy. Reliable. Okay, can buy. Okay. Hi Bobby, currently using City hatchback for past 2 years now. I'm married with one daughter. With my car can't fit baggage and plan to get an SUV. My budget is below. Yeah, Honda City hatchback. Yeah, cannot put baggage because it's a hatchback. So far, I've test drive Haval H6 and J7. Okay, exterior design, I really like the Haval H6 because it looks like those manly Pajero or the Mitsubishi. What do you call that? Mitsubishi Challenger. Is it called the Mitsubishi Challenger? There was an old Mitsubishi SUV that is very good looking one. Yeah, I think it's called Mitsubishi Challenger. But that's the modern version. There's an old version that looks really good. Yeah. The side profile of the Mitsubishi Challenger, right, looks like the Haval H6 one. Very good looking car. Anyway, the Haval H6, I've always liked the Haval H6 design. It looks very manly. And the J7, I've driven it many times. And then I drove the Haval H6. Actually, I actually came off a little bit disappointed, but it's cheap. Granted, it is affordable. So affordable is an answer to every single thing. So in terms of the drive, the undercarriage, and even the hybrid system it isn't comparable to the J7. But I'm not sure if you're buying the J7 hybrid. J7 hybrid is 150 plus. The non-hybrid is 130 plus. But I heard someone saying that even the hybrid now, some of them are giving discounts to 130 plus. So go and get a good deal. If you can get a hybrid on the J7, it's actually very fuel efficient and very powerful, but the steering is not nice. But so does the H6 steering is not nice. All right, steering is not nice. Just that the H6, even from the infotainment to the drive to the suspension, everything just felt, no wonder it's that cheap. And then the hybrid is like the Japanese hybrid, right? The old school hybrid, like quiet for a while, then charging for a while, then quiet down. So I don't actually enjoy that kind of hybrid anymore. Okay. EV or ICE for the future? Both will exist alongside each other, but if the plug-in hybrids reliability problem is fully solved, we'll see. Now a lot of Chinese plug-in hybrid, right? Let's see for the next 5 years how they turn up to be. If they are not expensive to replace parts, if they don't implode, I tell you, that's the end of ICE already. It's the end, because the Chinese plug-in hybrids will end the ICE first, because the way their plug-in hybrid logic, how they charge, how they maintain charge, how they integrate the 3-speed transmission, 4-speed transmission, that makes the car absolutely seamless. That it feels like an EV. It's so seamless, it feels like an EV while the engine is running and you can't hear it. Is absolutely bonkers. And if they solve the long-term reliability or durability or dependability problem, then ICE will die. No, not ICE will die. Pure ICE would continue in the future in the form of plug-in hybrid only, because they're so good. Okay. Hello Bobby, I've been binging on your videos. Don't know why. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, a young adult to buy their first car. I don't know what is it that you need to ask. Okay, buy a car that you any tips for young adult to buy their first car? There are two ways to go about it. Either you buy a longer loan aspirational car and push yourself to work harder, join the social circle or whatever, or you do the cheapest. Okay, if you're in like insurance or property and whatnot, right? Actually, it works to push yourself. It works. But if you go to office, sit on your desk, you are a graphic designer, you are caged the entire day, there is absolutely no reason to use a car to push yourself, because you are not in the environment or in the job to be able to push yourself, right? Or if you're doing insurance, if you're doing real estate, if you work harder, you earn more. In graphic design, in whatever, you work harder, you die faster. That's it. That's okay. Bobby, what's your take on the Ermas 5 Premium? Ermas 5 is fantastic, just that in my opinion, it looks so feminine. It makes me look gay. I cannot. I personally cannot, but I know it's a good car. I know it's a good car. I just don't know why they designed the car to look so feminine. My God, men want to buy it also cannot, right? Can't they design it to look like the Suzuki Swift Sport? Can't they design it to copy the Mini Cooper? What the heck? They go and make it. When you thought the Aura Good Cap is feminine, then they came out with the Ermas 5. I never thought there can be a car that can out-feminine the Aura Good Cap. And there you go, the Ermas 5 came out. You know, so feminine looking, I cannot. Okay? But if you can, go ahead, man. I heard it's a damn good car. Hi, Bobby. I'm looking to buy a Swift Sport. Just buy. No lah, the market is damn cheap already. This car, I don't think it will significantly go down further, provided you cross the 10-year-old mark. The moment you cross the 10-year-old mark, it becomes a cash buy. Then you will have a huge fall, but it's a cash buy. Okay. Hi, Bobby. Since you drove both the Ermas 7 EV and Leapmotor B10, which one is a better one? This is a struggle, man. This is a struggle. I felt the Ermas 7 drives a little bit better. Sound system is a lot better. And everything else, I prefer the B10. I also know the Geely group is big and dependable, but Leapmotor in China is growing like absolute bonker crazy, man. They are selling left, right, center in China now. And I personally, for no reason at all, I like the design of the Leapmotor B10 inside and out. I like the design. I wish it drives better, but it's an improvement in terms of the drive. It's an improvement from the C10. By any measure, it's still not. Both of them cannot fight the MG S5 in terms of drive. The MG S5 is the best. Okay, the MG S5 and iCar 03. These two Chinese EV currently in my books, the best handling. Okay, they drive really well, but unfortunately, both are not as good looking or as premium looking as the B10. So my own personal bias, I prefer the B10, even though the Ermas 7 to me drives a little bit better and sound system is so much better. Okay. Bro, Mazda CX-60 3.3 is coming. Yeah. I don't know what Mazda is doing. I mean, Mazda Japan. This is not even a strategy. This is a stupid decision to launch for the size of Mazda, you know, such a small car company, for no reason at all, go and spend money on developing a rear-wheel drive bias SUV and then develop a straight-six engine. Other than winning awards from self-ranking themselves. I mean, as a car guy, I'm happy. But are they putting this engine into the MX-5? If you're not putting this engine into the MX-5, then you should just shut up and you know, I don't know what to say lah. It's the dumbest thing a small company can do lah. Go and spend this kind of money. Go and develop a straight-six engine in 2021. What a stupid thing to do, right? If you're not putting this into a sports car or a Grand Tourer, what's the point of putting it into an SUV that barely has enough leg room to command better sales, right? You don't understand. People buy SUV, they want leg room. They want rear seats that can recline. They want a big boot space. They want these, not freaking Jinba Itai handling. Hiyo. Don't know lah, Mazda. Okay. Hi Bobby. My younger brother is planning to get his first car, 30,000 deposit, and wow. X1 LCI 2030 or new Honda HR-V. I don't think a 2030 X1 is better than a HR-V by any significant. If it is the current X1, it's a good car. But the 2021, I'm not sure how much better it is than a HR-V. And you plan to drop 30,000 for deposit. Why you want to drop 30,000 deposit on a brand new Honda that costs what? 130,000? Save the money in the bank. Just get the full loan. Just get the maximum loan out. You see, these are fast depreciating cars. Okay. I don't care in this time and age, even a Honda or a Toyota depreciates like nobody's business. Okay. To drop 30,000 is the dumbest thing to do, I think. Just keep your money in the bank. Take out as much loan as possible on the car and just slowly pay it and use the car until the car die lah. Yeah, I mean, X1, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the X1. If he likes the X1, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that there is nothing inside the car that is significantly much wow, you know, than the Honda, apart from the badge, the logo, right? Yeah, like you this joke always works. Like you roll up to the valet in your X1, right? And then the last spot is parked by the Honda HR-V. And then he passed his key to the valet. He feels very proud. He took the last spot. And then you are a BMW X1. You look at the valet look at you. The valet will drive his Honda to the basement and let you park on top of. You know, these things happen. Okay. Hi Bobby, a used 330 G20 or a used Mazda 3 2-liter. There is no comparison here. Okay, the BMW is a much better car than the Mazda. The Mazda is nice in isolation, but as nice as any Mazda is in handling, they are merely trying to pretend to be a BMW and they can't match BMW. And not just that, in practicality, they also cannot match BMW. In infotainment, they also cannot match BMW. So there is no reason to buy a used Mazda 3 over a used BMW 3 Series. Okay? All right? Yeah, if you can afford, go for the 330i. Hi, Bobby. I currently have an EQB 350, which I will return early next year once. Oh, you're not Malaysian, huh? The efficiency is very bad. Yeah. I have a 200K budget and my short list. Okay. All three are good cars. All three are good cars. The car with the worst interior, as in very plasticky interior, is the Smart Hashtag 5. The most exciting car to drive here is the Smart Hashtag 5. Okay. Granted, to be fair, I drove the Smart Hashtag 5 Brabus. It's the most exciting car to drive here. All three are great. The Xpeng G6, right, is very biased opinion. The car is comfortable, drives well, perform nothing wrong. During my test drive, right, there is nothing wrong with the car apart from me not liking how it looks. You know? Because I felt that car, the G6, is just a larger Model Y, at least perception-wise. Rounded off every sharp edges and basically almost the same interior, which I find very very boring and unimaginative. All right, Zeekr 7X is the most luxurious car here, and it's also my personal favorite amongst these three. But it's not as fun as the Smart Hashtag 5. My wife actually prefers the Smart Hashtag 5. The Smart Hashtag 5 feels, let's say if you're someone with a little bit of tattoo here, you wear your cap behind, you wear some Bermuda shorts, with a basketball jersey, the Hashtag 5 looks cool, looks lifestyle. The Zeekr 7X looks more uncle, looks more refined, but it's a handsome car. And interior-wise, the 7X is so luxurious. Your Mercedes EQB cannot even match any of these, okay? All right. Hi, Bobby. Which would you choose, a 987.2 or a GR86? Both around the same price, putting aside maintenance issue. Putting aside maintenance issue, I think I think the GR86 is so nice to drive. You cannot ignore maintenance issue, because what I mean is, if you buy a GR86 now, tomorrow you can drive the car in this manner. Pump, 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 hit the rev limiter. You can drive 910 on the car and reach home with the aircon cold. To buy a 987.2, to enjoy your car to this extent, you need to fully rebuild the car and probably cost more than the car itself. You get what I mean? You buy a 987.2, right? Currently, you will not be able to fully enjoy the car's full potential capabilities because of the fact that it is that old already. And when you spend so much money to restore the car, you may not felt compelled to drive it to that extent. So I would say, if you love the drive, if you want to buy a car to enjoy, the GR86 currently is the better choice than a Cayman. Okay. SG Karma, the only Ferrari FF is selling at 61,000 depreciation. Hey, Singaporean, don't. Sorry, Polar Rap. I'm a Malaysian and I don't understand the lingo. What do you mean 61K? I don't understand. At this range, I can shortlist McLaren, AMG GT, Huracan, Aventador, and even a DB11. What do you mean by 61K depre? That means you buy the car now, you foresee in the next whatever cycle towards your COE ending, you will lose 61K, right? Am I talking about right? Because Singaporeans no longer look at buying price, they look at exit price. That means if you get a car for 400K and you can sell 400K, the car is free, right? But if you get the car at 400K and you can only sell at 339K, that your cost is 61 depre. Am I right? Am I assuming this? I think so. Can't be any other manner. So if that's the case, if you want a car that is actually comfortable and you can drive long distance, I think the FF lah, right? Oh, I love the FF, man. I love the FF. But out of all this, if you want the most modern one, I think is the DB11. Yeah, based on car life remaining. Wow, I'm so smart. So, wow, Singaporean really see past. You see, guys, Malaysian, learn from Singaporean. They see car buying prices on exit, not entry. Because if you bought a car at this price, and then for the next few years, you exit the car, it's already calculated for you. You can definitely exit. You have the comfort of knowing I'm only going to spend 60K on a Ferrari FF. Doesn't that make them sound so sophisticated, and suddenly car buying becomes cheap? Because it's not how much you can enter, it's after you enter how much you can get back. Rich people think differently. Huh? I think if you want full drama, the Aventador will give you full drama. But Aventador comes with so much problems. Drivability, reverse parking is a pain. But of course, the social media rewards is nice, if you're willing to blow up your engine, right? Give it the fire tune. Yeah, extended fire tune. Shoots fire. Yeah, lor. So if you are buying to do long distance drive into Malaysia and Thailand, FF is fantastic. Okay? I love Singaporeans, man. You guys are so rich. Is the Hyundai Ioniq HEV a good buy? Okay, lor. I don't know the price, but okay. I've never heard any problem with that car before. Okay. Never driven the M8 convertible before. Yeah. M8, yes. M8 convertible, no. Oh, but very short lah, M8. But yeah. I don't like the BMW 4.4 V8 though. It's a very old engine that BMW isn't willing to spend any R&D on this engine. So it's the weakest V8 bi-turbo amongst the three Germans. It is so much lousier than the Mercedes AMG V8. Yeah. Hi Bobby, which one you prefer? F30 330i or the G20 320i? Definitely the G20 lah. G20 improved so much. The little engine, yeah, numbering makes very little difference for me. I will go for the G20. Okay. Hi, looking for a B7 SUV, 31-year-old, for my 31-year-old girlfriend. Oh, you're such a nice boyfriend. A used HRV 1.5 turbo, cross Mazda CX-3. We also look at Jayco J5, but she don't like it at all. She said the door too heavy. Well, buy what she likes. Just buy what she likes. If she likes that, just tell her to go for that. No need to reason with her. Oh no, this car got this car got that. No need. She like, buy only. But every time I felt there's something that works for women, it makes them very happy and makes them very willing to have sexy time with you. Okay. Sorry, I'm too old to feel any taboo for this. Right? For the same budget, buy a Mini for her. Yeah. Buy a Mini. She will love you. Okay. Hi Bobby, looking for a comfortable family EV SUV. Looking at Mazda 7 and the new Atto 3, which one would be better? Or did the new Atto 3 improve the interior? That's my biggest gripe on the Atto 3. Is it a new interior? If it is a new interior, then is there a new interior? Anyone know, Jiang? That's the same interior, right? Is there a new interior in the new Atto 3? No. Okay. Looks slightly same. Isn't that the same interior? I thought there's a new interior. Oh yeah. This is the new interior. Oh, okay. Without the silly gear lever and all that. Oh. Okay, they clean up the interior. Okay. It's still a smaller car than the Erma 7 though. Oh, it still has that stupid guitar thing. The guitar thing is not my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe is how the center console is constructed. From the gear lever there, those funny shaped things, right? So poorly constructed. Those are, But if they change all that, then probably it's nice lah. Oh, it's a good looking car. BYD infotainment is so boring. Do you guys felt that? BYD screen, right? So big, but nothing to do. Nothing. There is absolutely nothing to do from that big screen. I do not know what's that big screen there for. Every time I go into a BYD, right, I'm like, at least Geely Group car, right? You can play with the car, right? You can turn the car around and do things, right? BYD, you have a large screen and suddenly it's like, what do I do with the screen other than poking around the edges or the button on the edges, right? And then the screen is just a large wallpaper. It's like, huh? Yeah. Huh? But BYD being BYD, I heard that they increased the range massively in the new Atto 3. So if you like how the car looks, which the car looks very handsome actually, this kind of design actually will last a longer time. I just felt that the interior doesn't match the exterior. Whereas the Erma 7 or the Erma 7 sound system is nice, the interior design is nice, very spacious. It's also a good looking car. Yeah. Huh? Comfort. I think both cars' comfort cannot fight the BYD Seal 6. You go and try the Seal 6. Okay, everybody has this impression that SUV means more space, right? You try both cars, the Erma 7 and the Atto 3, and then objectively look at how much space you get in the car, how much luggage in the boot you can fit, and then you go and test drive the BYD Seal 6, the 100,000 ringgit Seal 6. The Seal 6 is the most comfortable car I have ever sat in. It's not nice to drive. It's very soft, you know. It's not a sporty handling car. It's just a tidy handling car. But it is so comfortable. The comfort levels of the Seal 6 is crazy. And then the boot is huge. And the whole car is just like, wow. You know? You have to understand, in China, two cars that are 3-4 years apart, right, is a multi-generation improvement compared to Japanese cars. So the Atto 3 versus the Seal 6, right, is probably 2 generations apart. Oh. Sorry, we don't have the Song L here. What is the Song L? I have no idea what's the Song L. Okay, I have no idea. Hi Bobby, how can I tell if a car is comfortable for long-term drive? I test drive a car with my parents at the back for a short drive. It seems okay, but I can't tell how it would be long-term. Long-term, you mean long distance, right? Okay, I don't know what segment of car you sat in, okay? But there are certain cars whereby the rear seat headrest, you need to raise it up in order to sit. All right, when you put down, it makes your back uncomfortable. They force you to pull it up. But when you pull it up, right, your head is pushed a little bit like that. And it's not comfortable for long distance one. Certain cars, they have the rear headrest just nice at the curve of your neck, right? You can rest like that. It gives you very good comfort on long distance. And then that's the angle of the seat back, okay? Go and check out the Kia Sportage or the Hyundai Tucson. These two cars have the most extreme seat back on non-expensive cars, you know? Non-expensive cars, then like 150, 160,000, right? The angle of the seat back is fantastic and a lot of leg room. When you have a lot of leg room, you feel very comfortable at the back of a car. Tight leg room is always a no-no, you know? And then there is the angle of the seat base where your butt is sitting on, right? A Honda Civic has a very low cushion, so when you go in and out of the car, it's a bit difficult for old people. But after they are sitting in there, because it's low, you stretch your legs out, right? It's actually comfortable. It's the same logic as when you sit in economy class planes. They raise the seat so high to reduce the stretch of your legs so that your legs pull back, and it becomes so tiring in long distance because they raise it too high. Okay? So these are just some of the things I can tell you because I do not know what else you're looking at. Okay? From Terence here, thinking to get a 997.2 4S or a 991.1 4S. Why do you want a 4S? Yeah, I've driven all of them. Why do you want the 4S? Generally speaking, the 991 is a more dailyable car than the 997. It's more spacious inside. It's more luxuriously appointed inside. It's a nicer car inside than the 997.2. Usually people who at this time and age will go back to buy a 997 are actually people who have bought so many, like they have their Lambos, they have their new Ferraris, they have their new Porsches, and they suddenly want something classic. Then they go 997. Okay. So 991.1 I think is a better choice. Although I personally prefer the rear wheel drive, but I think 4S also okay lah, all safer lah. Okay. Hi Bobby, I'm looking for a way to reduce bumpy feel and feedbacks from the road. Does changing Kim Ho X-Star 71 to Michelin SUV or Primacy 5 help? Tires can only do a little bit. Okay. You go and do foaming. You go visit KL Auto. Sorry guys, my hair is damn annoying. Sorry, my hair getting too long and always do that. Go and do foaming. Go visit KL Auto, visit Desmond. You can PM us, we can hook you up. Okay. Yeah, KL Auto Desmond, go and visit him. This one can transform your car. Okay. And for your tires, actually, an accidental benefit, I applied tough tire on my tire, and it makes my tires so much quieter and refined. Tough tire is a resin that you inject inside your tire and make your tire nail proof. That means you cannot nail, and then you won't leak. Okay, but the accidental benefits of applying that, it makes the tires so much quieter. Okay. Wuling Bingo. That car looks like a piece of. How's the Omoda C9 compared to the Irma 7 PF? It is a complete demolish. Okay, the Irma 7 is a good car, but it's not even better than the J7 PF. And the C9 is so much better than the J7 PF. Okay, so there's no comparison here. Wow, I love this, man. Okay, I drove the Jetour T2, and I did something interesting with that car. Because that week when I got the car, right, I wonder, because all the news, like 2-3 weeks ago, there's all the news about, the government wants to have a policy to reduce T20's Brody 95. You all heard that news, right? About a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So, of course, I'm a T20. You know, I'm a T20 or above. I'm a T20. But it depends. You see, people like us who run business, you all say that, wow, Bobby, hey, I don't know whether you guys can accept this or not, you know. There's more than one time where I keep paying my staff with no income coming in for 8 months. And I and my wife literally emptied our savings, our bank accounts, and my company bank account all went to zero. So am I considered B40 during that 8 months where I got song out my savings and my company's money to pay my staff, to make sure they can pay their cars, they can pay their home on time? 8 months, no income. But the difference is people like us chill only. Because in our mind, can find one money, need some time only. Anyway, so I got the Jetour that week. And apart from driving the car, because I've done the review, right? So I was like, hey, okay, at first I liked the car, so I keep driving it. And then a thought came up. For my usage, is Brody 95 enough to last me a whole month, sending my kids and back and all that? So I did that on the Jetour T2. Yeah. Anyway, heard the T2 PHEV is coming to Malaysia. Oh. So the Jetour T2, which Jetour is under Chery Group, okay, it has a primitive drivetrain, primitive as in 2-liter turbo, dual clutch. Okay, as you know, dual clutch gearboxes, you will always feel the coupling and decoupling. Okay, and that's the nature of dual clutch. So I drove the car, it's all right for me, but of course, I also know Chery Group has that amazing drivetrain, which is their super hybrid system. So I was like, wow, if this T2 has the super hybrid system, this is the perfect car to get for me, at least, because the T2 is so affordable, 150,000. It is so affordable, right? I absolutely love how it looks. I love how they put the attention to detail in the car's interior, the seats, the boot, everything about the car is so you can feel the designer and the engineer's passion and enthusiasm when they are executing the car. You just see so many small little things in the car that tells you they're having fun executing this car, you know. I like everything about it, except the drivetrain is pretty primitive, right? Compared to its modern interior. And I was like, wow, if this car has the SHS, but I don't know what's the price it will end up, right? But if it has the SHS and then the price is reasonable, right? Wow, this is one car that, I really like, you know. It doesn't drive half bad. I don't know, some people comment, wow, it drives like a boat. Hello, have you driven a G-Wagon? Do you know what does it mean by a tall, big SUV? You bring the car to corner. Logic lah. Some people really Bobby, this car is shit lah. I corner it, it feels like a boat. Bro, go drive the G-Wagon. If you have driven one, it's also like a boat, right? Anyway, Jeep Wrangler is also a boat. Okay, hi Bobby, plan to change my Volvo S90. Oh, I love the S90 to XC90 T8, or should I go for other PHEV SUV? I just drove that car. I think it's still nice. I still love Volvos. I have a very soft knee to Volvo. I have a soft spot for the Volvo, and I think the S90 looks wonderful. But why you are changing the car from 2022 to 2025 leh? Just 3 years apart. Are you going to lose a lot of money? Or should I go for other PHEV? Okay, I have to tell you this, Ami Zabidi, Volvo's plug-in hybrid system compared to Chinese one is so far behind. It's so far behind on the plug-in hybrid system. Okay, in terms of efficiency, in terms of power, in terms of smoothness, in terms of quietness, in terms of charging, it's like comparing a carburetor engine to a direct injection engine. They are so far behind compared to the Chinese plug-in hybrids, especially the super hybrid system, because the new Geely system hasn't come in yet. The BYD DMI hasn't come in yet. So the only one that has a lot of plug-in hybrid from China now is the ERMA 7 plug-in hybrid and the Chery Group plug-in hybrid. Okay, Chery Group cars, all of them handle average, right? Their handling is all average except the iCar 03, but their super hybrid system is so good. I heard Zeekr is bringing in the 009 or the 8X, but those cars will cost 800 over 1,000. And it's a 2-liter plug-in hybrid with 1,400 horsepower. But let's see how much they end up in Malaysia. Okay, let's see. Okay, so would you want to wait for a while, or and my statement just now applies to BMW and Mercedes and Porsche also. Their plug-in hybrid cannot compare to the Chinese one. Okay, no comparison here. Hi, Bobby, what do you think of the iCar V23? I absolutely love the design. I love this exterior. I love its interior, and I also understand what iCar is doing. They try to make this car drive and ride and feel like a proper off-road SUV, which means a proper off-road SUV is when you drive and you corner, the car rolls, and then when you go past the speed breakers, the car will because 4x4 ma, right? But it was done intentionally because this car is fundamentally the same car as the iCar 03, just that it is more handsome inside out. Now, which car is nicer to drive? The 03. The 03 is not only better to corner, it's also more comfortable slightly. Okay? But if you go and drive the V23 and you can accept its drive and comfort, then you go ahead. For me personally, I think the 03 is nicer to drive, nicer to ride. But if you ask me which one would I buy between these two, I will still buy the V23 because it's so good looking inside out. Okay? I like B10 looks. Yes, I like B10 looks as well. Sorry, I'm so far behind the timeline. Sorry. Plan to replace both my X3 and Clubman with a C9 PF and FL5. Yes, I know it sounds... No, it doesn't sound crazy. It's so nice. Go ahead. My wife and I share the C9 PF. I kind of bought with both of my cars. Is that a wise choice? Okay, both of these choices, is your wife happy with the C9? If she's happy with the C9, then go ahead, because I assume the Clubman is her car. Am I right? Or the Clubman is your car and the X3 is your wife's car. If she comes from X3 to C9 PF, she would love the C9 PF because it's so quiet, so smooth, you know, so luxurious. May not corner as nice as the X3, but it's not a clumsy car either. And FL5, of course, you'll be happy lah. You're a happy man lah. Huh? So up to you. Both are good cars, good choices. Okay, I do not know. Don't ask me about the reliability or durability of the super hybrid system. I have no information yet because the J7 PF arrived last year. The C9 PF arrived this year. I do not know about their long-term 3-year, 5-year durability. Okay. Well, today very serious questions or buying questions. Very serious. 276 people here. Hey, if you are from YouTube, please like my video so that it reaches more people. Okay. Give me a like on that. Let me have a look on my YouTube. I don't think everybody comes in on my channel, right? I believe some people are watching from Tana's channel. Go ahead, give Tana's channel a like as well. And if it's on Con's channel, also give him a like as well, okay? Why I don't see it on my channel? I don't see my live show on my channel, or is some new function? Yeah, don't know, don't care. Thoughts about X70 Premium, the full spec. I like the driving feel, yeah. Go ahead if you like the car. Nothing wrong with the Proton X70. Okay, which one holds its value longer? Which one drives better in stock? I think both are similar, right? Currently, the GR86 value is so low. There's no need to discuss about, Toyota resale value very good. You'll go and check out the GR Yaris and the GR86, how the resale value has... Okay, because on sheer number, nothing to do with the car being bad. It's just the sheer number of cars coming in. Okay. Hi, Bobby. I'm planning to buy a fun weekend car that's rather modern and reliable. My current picks are between MX-5 or the GR86. Which is your opinion? Okay, if you drive both and you appreciate the fact that MX-5 can open the top, then go ahead, buy the MX-5. But if you are a very keen driver, you can tell the fact that the GR86 has a much better engine than the MX-5. And then in terms of handling finesse, the GR86 is also better than the MX-5. If you're that kind of driver in pursuit of absolute fun, illegal driving, then you go with the GR86. If not, if you just want weekend fun, enjoy, the MX-5 is the better car because you get 2 cars for the price of 1. Okay. What is the best, very reliable used petrol car for 55 to 70,000 sedan? A Toyota or a Lexus? Toyota, don't buy the B segment if you want absolute reliability. Absolute reliability, it has to be D segment, and or a Lexus if you can find a Lexus that is that cheap. Okay, don't buy hybrids also. Okay. Hi Bobby, I'm planning to get a FL5. Buy. Fantastic car. It is a fantastic car. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, there was BMW horror story on their hybrid when the X5 2-liter first came out, but now you don't hear BMW have horror hybrid stories anymore, right? Also Volvo as well. That's why I said, don't. Okay? Can I ask you this question? Is your Harrier giving you problems? Is your Harrier giving you problems? If it is not, is there a reason to buy the C9 PF? Because if you want to ask me to point out certain things on the C9 PF that I felt could have been better, say for example, seat adjustment. For such a luxurious car, there's not enough angle adjustment on the driver's seats. And for my butt, I have a big butt. I felt the seat base is a bit tight. The seat back is okay. The seat base is a bit tight for me. So there are things I can point out. Like if I open the boot is pretty big. There is not a single hook point on the boot. None. There's nothing behind the boot, just premium carpet. There's no hook points, no places to hang shopping bags and all that. I find it weird, right? So if your Harrier has no issues, do you have a rush? Or you watch my video and then you feel very itchy and then you want to buy the car? I don't get commission now when you buy car. Okay, I don't get commission at all when you buy car. All right, so make sure you really, really want the car first. Okay, provided you're telling me that currently you have a Honda City, then go ahead. But if you already have a Harrier, right, which is also a very spacious, very nice SUV, just that, and it's also, I don't think it's high fuel consumption also, your Harrier, right? Do you need it? I'm not sure. Okay. Hi Bobby, is the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon 350D diesel a good buy? Smart. The smartest people are the people who buy a G-Wagon and did not pay the silly price tag for the 63, just for the and then high fuel consumption, high road tax, blah, 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 blah. The smartest people is those who buy a G-Wagon and just buy whatever engine that comes with it. But be mindful, does your diesel come with the blue shit, the stupid blue urea something? I don't know what is it called. Chiang, can you find that for me? That blue something solution. If your G-Wagon diesel is the old type that needs you to buy that stupid blue shit to fill up, then do not buy that diesel, okay? Those old diesels that require you to buy that stupid fluid, no, it's not blue tech. No, it's not blue tech. No, it's some urea solution for the what is that called? The stupid liquid. AdBlue. Yeah, AdBlue. Okay. If your G-Wagon requires AdBlue, do not buy. AdBlue runs out, your car will die there. Your car will just die and sit there. No joke. No joke. Do not buy that. That's a piece of shit technology. Stupid people invented that stupid shit just to take care of the environment. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever that comes out from Germany. Okay? So, but if it is the standard diesel engine, then go ahead. But if it is with AdBlue, don't. Provided someone can help you to delete the whole AdBlue system, the stupid AdBlue system. All right, and then change the ECU or whatnot. Okay? Be mindful, if you have the AdBlue, it's gonna fuck you up. All right. Yeah, I should have recorded just now that part. That one is good education for people. Never mind, never mind. I think my staff, my colleague will cut that part out as a social media thing. My father is thinking of a W213 E200 to 2019. Is it a good buy? 133K. Yep, it is a good buy. Very low mileage. Yep. Currently, currently he owns W124 CLK 200. Hey, give your father a salute. Buy. But is it expensive? 2019 E200. Is that an expensive price? I suddenly I do not know why I felt that is expensive. Is it market value? See, my hunch. I don't care whether it's low 8K mileage. Follow the market price. 8K doesn't matter here, okay? Because after you buy the car, the first year you drive, it's not gonna be 8K anymore, okay? So look at the market value. But if your father said that, wow, 8K very low mileage, I want to buy, then go ahead, law. But okay. Now I have another question. Because your father's budget can go up to 130, right? Okay, because your father's budget can go up to 130, and your father got all these other cars, I have a suggestion for his budget. Don't buy the 4-door E200. Buy the 2-door. Buy the 2-door E200 and pay about 140K. Okay, your 140K will last you for a much longer time in resale value versus the 4-door. And your father will look so good in this car. Your father will look so sexy. Okay, some 48-year-old auntie will hit on him. Okay, because I gather, because all these cars, your father is already not young and he don't really need to use the rear seats. Why not be sexy for once? And your father is a car guy, Alpha 147, that's the hint. Okay, a 2-door Mercedes-Benz will forever be worth some money. A 4-door Mercedes-Benz will one day depreciate until the car is 8,000 ringgit, same as your mileage. But a 2-door Mercedes-Benz, especially a big one, will always hold value, regardless of the age. When the 4-door has depreciated to 10K, 8K, your 2-door will still be 50K, 60K one day. Tell your father that. If his budget can go up to 133, top up 7K, offer 140K to this dealer and get the car off him. He don't need the rear doors. Okay? Do that for me and he will have a fantastic car. He will look so sexy in that car. Okay? Don't get the 4-door. Yeah, this part is also very good. I should cut out and post on social media. Okay, skip. Nothing important. And wait. Okay. Hi, Bobby. X540i or new GLE 450? For newer cars, from what I heard, definitely the BMW is more reliable. Yeah. I've heard quite some issues with the GLE. I've not heard any issues with the X5. Okay, even though the GLE is non-hybrid, but I've heard issues with it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Come on, this is stupid. What is going on? Blah. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna scroll. Oh, father is already 75 years old. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Hi, Bobby. Any idea for 2017, 2018 Porsche Cayman? Buy, but can you afford the Boxster? Because honest, so many people who bought the Cayman regretted and then wanted the Boxster after that. So look at Boxsters also. If you can afford it, just get the Boxster, provided you're very, very clear, you know what you need. That means you know you want a coupe because you're going to go Sepang for track days, first thing. Second thing is that you know you want the coupe because you want a quiet cabin, you want to tint it dark, you have girlfriend, she can suck it with you. SAKIT, sorry, it's a meme from an incident. Okay, but I know I've seen so many people who bought the Cayman and then regretted that they wanted the Boxster after they got the Cayman. Okay, so if you can get the Boxster, then go ahead. Hi Bobby, any advice in getting a second-hand CX-8? CX-8 is a great car. Just buy. It's a great car. Hi Bobby, Singaporean. Yeah, calculate exit. Hi Bobby, was thinking of getting my first car. 2018 118i M Sport is my first car. Travel around 100k a day for work. Would the Sportline or M Sport be a better buy? I would say they are not important factors. I don't think Sportline or M Sport is an important factor in this car. 1.5 3-cylinder, not very powerful, very, very tight rear seats. Now, my question will come in. Okay, for the same price, can you afford a 3 Series? If for the same price, you can get a 3 Series of similar year, always get a 3 Series. Why? Because a lot of people bought the 1 Series because they felt it's cool, you know, they can afford it. They think it's cheap, hence maintenance is cheap. I tell you the maintenance is there's not much of a difference between 1 Series or 5 Series of similar year. There's not a big difference. Okay. But if you can get a 3 Series, right, the car will last you very long because it's actually spacious. It has a spacious boot. It's usable. It's comfortable, and your parents, your friends, everyone can enjoy the car together with you. As compared to a 1 Series, 1 Series, a lot of people bought it, and before they finish paying off the loan, they actually grow. They grow beyond what the car can do because the car is so tight. It has a rear seat that is so tight, a boot that is so small it's not very useful daily wise, and they have to sell the car, but then they still owe the bank. They run into all these issues. Okay, so go and check out a 3 Series. Okay, I need to understand this question. What would you recommend to someone shopping for a car to last through retirement? A new Chinese PHEV or a used Japanese ICE car like a Toyota or Honda? To last through your retirement, get a Lexus. Get a Lexus or a Toyota Crown. Yeah. Lexus and Toyota Crown are built different from Toyota. Honda can't be compared to Toyota, and I have no idea about all the new PHEVs and the Chinese cars and all that. Basically, there is a basic rule of thumb. If your car is more advanced and more components in the car, there's more things to fail. But if you want a car that will just last you through retirement and will be reliable throughout, just buy a Lexus ES 250. Okay, a very, very proven, reliable engine, a comfortable car, spacious, and just lasts. You don't even need to get a 2-liter turbo Lexus. Just get a 2.5 V6 Lexus. It will last you for a very, very, very long time. Okay. I'm gonna scroll. Why this thing keeps popping up? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. If I skip your question, please come back to me. I just want to be on time with everything. Okay. Master Ting saying, planning to buy a A755 TFSI 2019. Love the vacuum doors and auto spoiler. Is the maintenance okay? Are there any alternative? But okay, let me tell you one thing. I, as someone who owned a car with vacuum doors on my Audi, and it's not vacuum, it's powered closure. They no longer use vacuum to close the doors. Back then, they used vacuum to pump air out of the car so that the air pressure inside is lower, so the outer atmospheric pressure will push the doors in. Now they don't do that anymore because the stupid pumps are made of plastic and they break. Okay, now they just pull the door in. Now, The first time I replaced my powered closure door on my 6 Series, the first time when I replaced that component, that part, it cost me about 2,300 ringgit just on that part alone. I could have just slammed my doors to close the door, but that thing that, you know, wow, so nice, so atas. That thing cost 2,300 ringgit. The second time that thing failed on my other door, because my BMW is 15 years old, it's fair. The second time it failed, the price of that part has gone up to 3,500 ringgit. So I was like, okay, I'll just close the door. My Audi, all 4 doors have this powered mechanism. So far, it hasn't failed yet. My Audi is a 12-year-old car, but the passenger side, the front passenger side, has become intermittent. That means sometimes when it tries to pull, it managed to pull all the way. Sometimes it pulls and then give up. Okay. I do not know the price of Audi's yet, but BMW's one is a good benchmark. It's 3,000 plus. Okay. So those are the awesome thing with powered doors. Auto spoiler, I don't hear much issues with them because the operating is okay. But 2019 Audis has become reliable compared to older ones. But will I pay 250,000 for a 7-year-old Audi? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure if I will pay 250,000. See, I am now looking at a 2019, but yours is the 55. Oh, 55. I am looking at it. Okay, bro, I just saved you 60 grand. Thank me now. I have just saved you 60,000. 190K is okay. 250 is not okay for me. Okay. When I heard 250, I think, Hey, there's a 180 also, bro. There's a 180K Audi A7 2019. Okay. So yeah, now that you know the rough value, go happy, go shop your car. These cars are reliable, the new ones. Okay. Okay, let's quickly. Wow, the questions are coming in faster than I can catch up. Sorry, Okay. Let's catch up. Guys, if you have a budget in mind, look around, find a few cars, and then ask me which is better. Then I can help you. You know, don't ask me to help you go through Muda to help you find a car, because that would be unfair to other people. Hi, Bobby. I'm torn between the Irma 7 PF and the Leapmotor C10 Plus. Budget-wise, not exceeding. Okay. I'll be honest, when I drove the C10, not the C10 Plus, when I drove the C10, I'm not happy with how it drives. Okay. I'm happier with how the Irma 7 drives, driving-wise. Okay. But if you ask me which car would I go for, again, I love Leapmotor's design. Exterior, interior, plushness, all that is just so designed so well. Okay. And it's an EV. EV would have practically no maintenance compared to PHEV. PHEV usually have higher maintenance than normal petrol cars. Okay. Yeah. But the Irma's PHEV is also pretty good. But long-term maintenance wise, I can tell you the C10's maintenance will be a fraction of a plug-in hybrid's maintenance. You have to understand this. Plug-in hybrids are more complicated than normal turbocharged cars. Turbocharged cars already cost more in maintenance than a normal naturally aspirated car. Okay? Is a Honda Stepwagon a good buy? It's never a good buy. Okay, I do not know why people like these cars. Maybe it's cheap, I don't know. Okay, step wagon is not those K cars, right? Okay, K cars don't buy. Step wagon is about the size of the Serena, right? Okay lah. Go ahead, lor, if you like it that much. But let me tell you this thing: these rare JDM everyday cars in our market, right? Usually not easy to get parts when something goes wrong. Usually, but if there is a big influx of imports from recon, then okay lah. Yeah, I'm asked how many people who own the car managed to get 1000 km out of it. Actually, the 1000 km from the H6, you need to hypermile when you drive. You need to drive really, really carefully to get that. From my test drive experience, I'm not impressed with the car. It's affordable, yes, but it shows its technology, its age. From the screen to the handling to the ride quality, it shows its age, and all the pretentious little chrome bits inside. I just find the car did not impress me actually. Yeah, I was looking forward for it because I think the car is very good looking. I think the car is good looking, but the drive did not impress me at all. Hi Bobby, 740 Li. Yes, the N55 is reliable. Okay, but the FO2 is also very old already. So take note, as reliable as the engine is, this car is already 15 or 16 years old. So given that it's that old, it depends on how much the previous person take care of the car. Okay, let's read this comment. Get a super deal for C9 PF after test drove Japanese SUV. And then BYD Sea Lion finally decided to go with the C9 PF. And ta-da, Bobby's video released perfect on timing. Finalized my decision. Congrats. Hi Bobby, between Lexus IS250 F Sport and C250 AMG, which one is better? Both 2015 cars. Never owned a Conti car. Okay. I would say in terms of space, in terms of infotainment, in terms of drive, the C-Class is the better car. When it comes to maintenance, there's no comparison. Maintaining a Lexus versus maintaining a C-Class. Sometimes maybe the Lexus parts are more expensive, but for long-term ownership, especially a car that is 11 years old, there is no comparison in maintenance. Okay, the Lexus will cost so much lesser to maintain than a German car. No comparison at all. Okay, understand that, So if you can accept this car, but you say you never own a Conti car, maybe you want to try a C-Class, then you own it for 5 years, see how much you spend in total, and then you go back to buy a Lexus and then see how much you save. Okay, there's no comparison on. Hi Bobby, which is a better pick, 2019 Harrier Turbo or a Recon 2021 base Harrier? What's the engine of a Recon 2021 base Harrier? I have no idea. Does it come with because you specifically mentioned Harrier Turbo, 2-liter NA. Very underpowered, that engine. Very underpowered. I will get the turbo. I will get the turbo. Okay. Wait, Burmester or Bowers and Wilkins. Okay, you have to understand this. The brand means very little. Okay, I've tried Burmesters in C-Class. They are absolute shit in the older C-Class, W205, right? But I've also tried Burmester in S-Class. They are amazing. Okay, Bowers and Wilkins, I've never seen them install or willingly install Bowers and Wilkins with the logo, but behind the logo is a cut price component. I've never experienced that. But Bowers and Wilkins in the Volvos, they are tuned or optimized for clarity, for vocal, for clarity, for opera. Whereas the Burmesters in, let's say, a higher end E-Class AMG or in a Porsche, they can do serious bass, which Bowers and Wilkins don't like. In a Volvo, right, you play Lady Gaga, it sounds like shit. But you play Luciano Pavarotti, sounds amazing, right? You take your Lady Gaga, you play it in a Harman Kardon, in a Volkswagen or a BMW, sounds amazing. In a Burmester, in a Burmester Porsche or E-Class or S-Class, wow, the bass is crazy. Okay. Hi, Bobby. By any chance, are you going to test drive the Alfa Stelvio? I think I've driven the car. I've driven the Giulia. Have I driven the Stelvio? I've driven the Stelvio when I was in Japan, a diesel one. It's all right. It's all right. Nothing special about that car in 2026, I would say. There is absolutely nothing that shines out. Sometimes BMWs or Alfa Romeos, right, they do amazing sedans. When it comes to SUV, it sort of averages out. But of course, the Giulia the Stelvio Quadrifoglio is different, okay? The handling is good. Okay, why I say nothing special? Good handling, but is it a lot better than whatever SUVs out there? All the good sporty SUVs out there? It's not. It's not. Okay. It's handsome though. I'm so glad when I went to Japan, I did not just rent some Subaru or some Corolla Cross. I rented the Stelvio because I want the photo of my car to stand out. And when I park that Stelvio in any Japanese streets, I just cross the road and snap a photo, right? It looks so amazing against the backdrop of a sea of boring looking Japanese cars. It just looks so good. Stand alone, it doesn't stand out that much. But when you park a Stelvio amongst all the Japanese looking cars, right, it just looks so good. Okay. S70 or Honda City, very easy choice for me is the S70. Okay. iCar V23 versus Leapmotor B10 versus Atto 3 versus MG S5. I'm just going to repeat this. The worst driving car here is the V23. The best looking car here is the V23 and the Leapmotor B10. The best handling car here is the MG S5. The best, nothing offend you, nothing shines car here is the Atto 3 and the MG S5. Okay. If you ask me, amongst these four cars, which one has a significant flaw? Let's look for significant flaw. The iCar V23 has a significant flaw, which is doesn't drive as well as all other three, and is not comfortable compared to all other three. And which is my buying choice amongst these four? It will be the iCar V23 and the Leapmotor B10 because they have character. These two cars, the design, exterior, interior, they have character. And I like cars with character. Atto 3 is, by the way, suddenly drive past you without you noticing. The MG S5 as well. Even though the MG S5 has no significant flaw, but is so derivative, but it has a very nice drive. But I will buy the iCar or the B10 or the Leapmotor B10, leaning towards the Leapmotor B10 more because it doesn't have a significant flaw like the V23, right? The V23, you can try all four. I can guarantee you it's the least comfortable car. It's also the least nice handling car amongst all four. Okay? But it's charming. Very, very charming car. Okay, hello Bobby, looking into getting an Ermas Premium 7. What is an Ermas Premium 7? Oh, Ermas 7 Premium, okay. Yes, it's worth holding on for future EVs. I tell you that. If your Myvi has no problem, there's no reason for you to upgrade. It's not like you suddenly, your wife give birth to a triplet or something, that you need way more space. But if your Myvi is still doing okay, continue owning your Myvi, continue driving it, okay? But I can guarantee you the Ermas 7 is faster, more comfortable, more luxurious. Sound system is so good. You get immediate enjoyment, okay? Whew. Serious or not? What is your opinion on the Ferrari Luce? I might get one, but may send it over to Sarawak first. Okay, usually I would take people who comment like this as a joke. But when he mentions Sarawak, I will never look down on Sarawakians, okay? I will never ever look down on Sarawakians because you do not know just how rich they are. Now, the Luce looks like a joke here, right? It looks like a joke because of the proportions, because of how it looks. But I tell you, you put a human standing next to it, when you put a human standing next to the Luce, it suddenly becomes something else. Okay, I for one felt Ferrari did something wrong with the launch. Okay, they used the wrong colors. They used Ferrari colors to launch the Luce. That's what went wrong. If they launched the Luce, because this car, right, is a trick proportion. The proportion of the car makes you felt this is a small car. But this is a massive car. It is a massive, massive car. And if they launch if the whole launch, the few cars that was parked there, right, you have one that is all black. You have one that is all white. You have one that is two-tone. That means the roof is maybe gold and then the bottom maybe dark purple or something like that. The whole launch will be transformed. Because I know what Ferrari is doing. They want people to see them. Even the light blue is wrong. You know, even this two-tone black and white is wrong. If they want to launch white, they go all white, including every surface is white, all black, everything black, you know. It will transform the car. Okay, I don't mean it will make it look better, but it will bring out their intention, which is a totally different thing. Imagine a 1970s kind of, because the cabin is so nice, the interior of the car is so nice, right? And do I think the car is good looking? No, the car is not good looking, right? But is it ugly? You put a Ferrari logo there, is ugly. You take out the Ferrari logo there, is not ugly. And I love the interior. I absolutely love the interior of this car. Okay, now there's a difference. Okay, Chi Yang, look at the interior. Okay, look at the interior. No. Just now the dashboard. Yes. Let me tell everybody, this view is your view when you can afford the Luce. Okay, Chi Yang, now go to exterior. Go to exterior. This view is the view when you cannot afford the Luce. You get what I mean? All right. It's the most expensive Ferrari. Can you imagine that? Imagine you bought an 849 Testarossa, and then Ferrari tells you, work harder. Next time, maybe you can afford my Luce. It is the most expensive Ferrari. The 296 GTB is about 250 to 300,000 US dollar. The 849 Testarossa is about 400 to 450,000 US dollar. The Puro Sangue is 500,000 to 550,000 US dollar. This motherfucker, Luce, is 650,000 US dollars. And the proportions are out of this world, man. This car is so big. The rear is uglier than the front, definitely. Okay, but for its interior, for what they're trying to achieve, I understand it, but they launch with the wrong color. They really launch with the wrong colors. They shouldn't launch with Ferrari colors. Okay. If there is someone who can AI a all black one, you transform the car and put a person standing next to it, proportionate it, right? Then you understand it. Okay. It's not meant to be a Ferrari that goes to the racetrack. It is not meant to be a Ferrari that parks at your whatever Concours d'Elegance. It is a Ferrari that roams the street of Shenzhen, right? The crazy neon light streets of Chongqing. Yeah, it is a Ferrari for the future. I think that's what they want to do. That's what they want to present. Imagine some future movie, and then that person step out of the Ferrari. Okay, an electric Ferrari. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, hi Bobby. Been waiting for your loan. No, for your life. Sorry, my hair is annoying. Okay. Sorry if I look like a dumbass. Been waiting for your life. Is Mazda 3 torsion beam better than the Altis GRS double wishbone? Loan approved for both. Waiting for your opinion. Please, man, I can't make up my mind. I will buy the Mazda 3 over the Altis anytime. Okay. Is it better? Better as in what? Handling or comfort? If it is comfort, the Mazda 3 is not comfortable. Mazda 3 is not comfortable. Okay. But Altis is not spacious. Why do you hate Honda Civic? Can you tell me? Can you explain to me here why you hate Honda Civic? I know Honda hates me, but I need to ask you why you hate Honda, because I don't hate the Civic. Okay. It's spacious, it's comfortable, it's the best car in the segment, even though my personal choice will be the Mazda 3. Okay. Hey, suddenly got people joining. Con is here.
Oh,
Con. Hello, brother.
hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Finally, I'm not lonely.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. I just put the kids to sleep.
Yeah. Nice. Good to
Yeah.
catch up with you.
Yeah, man.
Bobby, mind to share the Tigo 8 PHEV? I think that the Tigo 8 PHEV is the J7 sister car, right? So I don't see a reason why it's bad.
Not-
Except I Cherry's Tigo lineup, the entire Tigo lineup. I know they are worth buying, but the design is not for me. The design doesn't speak to me. That's the only thing. But mechanically, I don't see them being different to a Jeku.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, and I think somehow Jeku they just somehow built it in such a way that Jeku is a more attractive brand,
I mean, that's how they position it. Yeah.
right?
Okay. Let's have a lady here. Reliable and safe car for a young lady to college.
Wow.
40,000 ringgit budget. CRZ hybrid, a Swift Sport, or a Gen 3 Myvi. Okay, if you want to buy a car for your college-going daughter, and you want the car to be really, really safe for her, actually, just buy a 40,000 ringgit Volvo and maintain the car.
Yeah.
Maintain the car. Wait, let me try and see whether. Okay, a big car. Okay, do you know there's the Volvo of Japan, which is Subaru?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Okay, because you may not want to be you may not want to accept the Volvo's maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, the Volvo of Japan is Subaru. And the good thing is, Subaru has bad resale value. And the best part is,
Just like Volvo.
no, really, Subarus have
Yeah,
bad
yeah, yeah,
resale value. So if you buy a 2018 Subaru XV, I may be able to put you within the budget of these cars. Yes, get a 2018 Subaru XV.
Mm.
It is safer than all of them here. Okay, because
Yeah.
Subarus are tough, they are over-engineered, and they have bad resale value.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to all these tier, the Honda CR-V, the Swift Sport, or the Gen 3 Myvi, I rather go into an accident in a Subaru.
No, I think she's
Alright.
looking at CRZ.
I don't care.
But CRZ got 7 airbags there. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't care. But for the budget of 40,000, the safest car with not a super high maintenance like some old Volvos or whatever European cars, Subaru XV is the best choice for her. And I think she will enjoy the car because it's spacious, it's nice to drive.
Yeah.
It may not be as fuel efficient as the Myvi or the Swift Sport, but Subarus are known as the Volvo of Japan. Okay? For your budget. Because obviously if you spend 40,000 on a Lexus, it's also safe, right?
You can't go wrong with
Hey,
the Lexus.
I didn't know Thomas creeped in.
Yo, Thomas.
Hello, my buddy.
Amore.
No more.
Yeah, all my friends are here. Okay.
Just come for a while only. I just got home.
Don't worry, I'll answer a few questions, then we go into Where's My Car,
Yay.
okay? Okay, Volvo ES90 is super underrated. For every one of you out there who are looking at the BMW i5, the BMW i5 looks so much bigger outside than the Volvo ES90, right? But let me tell you this. After you test drive your i5, go to a Volvo dealer and test drive the ES90. You will suddenly found that, what? This car's rear leg room is so much more than the i5. Yeah, compared to the i5, right? This car's rear leg room is almost one class larger. And the seat reclines, which your i5 doesn't. All right, you can stretch your leg out in this car, which you can't in the i5. The i5 grows so much bigger, but the legroom is the same as the G30.
Ayo.
All right, so go and test this car. But there's something interesting. The rear seats of this car feel so much more spacious than the i5. The front feels so much tighter than the i5 because of the tall center console in the middle. You thought you are in a smaller segment. So this car actually deceives you. When you sit inside this car and test drive, you will tell your wife or whoever next to you, a lot smaller than the BMW. Hello, yeah, I think so. Then you go and buy the BMW. But actually, that smaller impression is caused by the tall console in the middle. You go to the rear seats, then you feel that so much bigger than the BMW.
Yeah.
Okay, just to let you all know. Okay, but it's a very interesting choice. Very nice car, affordable as well. It's about 50,000 cheaper than the i5. Okay, but rear seats are larger, and it's a very good looking car, unlike the i5. Okay.
Yeah.
City hybrid, no, it's not a good buy because this kind of car, just buy the normal 1.5, don't buy the hybrid. Okay, M440i about 250,000, similar comfortable. Just get the M440i for 250,000. That's the best choice. Okay, between Lexus and C-Class, I answered this already. Way G9 or Recon Alpha, which is your choice? Recon Alpha. I drove the Way G9. I felt the plug-in hybrid is the type where battery may run out.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I haven't got the car for a longer term test drive. But if the battery runs out on this car, it will be very weak and fuel consumption will go up. So I'm not sure yet. But for a big MPV that I need to go on long distance journey and all that, I would just get the Recon Alphard versus the Way G9. The Way G9, I think they need to deal with a lot of other issues rather than shuffling in a plug-in hybrid, because the floorboard of the car is so thick and the car is almost 3 tons. And yeah, there's a lot of things that made me reserve, but the interior is absolutely luxurious. Okay, W204 Coupe, buy. Okay, Honda Prelude, piece of shit, don't buy. GR86 or BRZ, GR86 is my pick. Sea Lion 6 is my pick compared to a GLB 180 from Singapore. 350E, clock 13,000 so far, blah, 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 blah. Too much issues. Yeah, too much issues. Don't buy. Mercedes 350E. I mean, if you see my previous videos, I always tell people don't buy the C350E.
The
Okay,
205, is problematic. Even the new 206
Yeah.
also problematic.
Yeah, okay, let's fish through these questions. Corolla Cross, Corolla Cross, the interior, very bad quality.
Yeah.
Okay, Fairly DZ, about 240K now, buy. Yeah, buy the 240Z, the Nissan 400Z, yeah. Irma 7 EV or PHEV, which one would you recommend? Maintenance cost long term, definitely the EV will be cheaper to maintain.
Yeah.
Zeekr 7X, okay, if you ask me these two cars, I will pick the Zeekr actually. I will pick the Zeekr because even as advanced as the C9 PHEV is, every other thing about the car, I think the 7X appeals to me more. Okay. 3 Series or 5 Series, I'll buy the 5 Series for the old F Series. Wow, there's a lot of questions today. Blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. Ghibli, I don't like that car. Clio RS as first car, yes. Go buy. Okay, wow, a lot of questions. Let me shoot through. iCar 03, yes, it's a good car. MX5 or GR86. If you don't need the convertible, GR86 is way better. It's a way better car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think I have sort of answered all the
You
questions
turbo
already
through all the
tonight.
questions.
Huh?
You turbo through all the questions.
Yeah. Just to answer, some are repeat. Okay, let's go into where's my car. Sorry,
Hey.
Thomas. I know you've been waiting. Sorry. How are you, bro? How's your day? Today I collected our keys, bro, to our condo.
I can't be
Oh,
there.
nice. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Today,
Are you
the
planning
experience is so nice. Huh?
Are you planning to move in, or are you going to like rent out that place, or what?
Okay. Renting out will be it's not the goal here. Okay, my goal, okay, it depends on my income lah, because I think I foresee the economy gonna go down. Depends. If I need to ease some of the pressure, then I'll rent it out lor. If I don't need, then I won't rent it out lor. My plan is to slowly buy furnitures.
Nice.
Instead of renovating it, I want to just buy furnitures and populate the place. And I don't intend to do any built-in stuff. And just slowly buy piece by piece to make it livable, and then treat it as a second place or something like that lah. That's the goal here now lah. Oh. Okay, guys, let's scan the code.
Only 10 people
Thomas,
scan.
how's your day, Thomas? How are you, Thomas?
Long day.
Very busy, yeah.
Good. But then thought to come and say hi.
Hi.
Hey, Thomas, usually when you rent those hotel room to do your talks, right? Those halls, right? Usually how much they cost to rent? 10K, 5K, 15K?
Easily 25K a day.
25K. My condo, right, has an absolutely beautiful AV auditorium with step seating, cinema seats, right? I can rent it for 100 ringgit. I sublet to you at 5,000. I help you save As an owner, right, I can rent the place for 100 ringgit. Then I sublet
but
to you.
don't
I
do
charge you 5K.
don't do commercial stuff in the presidential place lah.
I don't tell them lah.
Yeah, all my
I say
tickets all
everyone
right
is my
there.
friend. I say everyone is my friend for housewarming. I say I invite 50 people for housewarming. And then next week I invite 50 people for housewarming. And then every week I charge you 5K. You know, then I can pay for my condo lah. Then you also save so much money. You save 15K.
Then you every 2 months do housewarming, is it?
Every 2 months I do housewarming for the next 5 years.
Your house damn hot way.
Yeah.
Until the house hot already way.
Bro, I help you save 10, 15K. And then it's a good business for me.
Guys, please go ahead and scan the code. Only got 25 people scan the code. 250 people watching. 25 people scan the code. Okay.
But this is the way to earn money, ma. Win-win, ma. You win, I win.
Okay.
I answered the question just now. The Yaris Cross versus Corolla Cross. The Corolla Cross is built so badly, and it's so tight inside. I've driven the Perodua version of the Yaris Cross. I don't see a reason to buy the Corolla Cross. Right? I don't see a reason to buy the Corolla Cross. Just buy the Yaris Cross. Okay.
Since JS Tour asked what is this game, right? So just to give everyone a little bit of history, when during COVID, we started doing a lot of live shows. I think every week we have like 3 live shows. Got Tana lah, got mine lah, then got Bobby lah, then got like Mike's one lah, right? And one of the things I did on my live show, Top Gear, was to do Dude, Where's My Car? Because it's inspired by a moment when I was in college. Some of you may know this movie, right? They called Dude, Where's My Car? Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Right? So there was a moment in time in college we were playing computer games in Asia Cafe until like freaking 3 a.m. Then when it came out, right, my friend's car was missing, you know. So I looked at my friend and then he said, "Dude, where's my car?" So it was a NASA Chitra. Someone stole his car just to steal the DVD player.
What the heck?
It was found a few weeks later on with the whole thing, you know, like they raped the whole. They didn't actually. The whole car was okay except for DVD player gone now. You know.
I think the thief stolen the car and then it's like, wow, this car is a piece of shit. Then they want it.
NASA Chitra. And
that car is a piece of shit.
So that's how. So I was thinking like, okay, so after his car was stolen, then we have to figure out what car to drive next. So it's like the idea of like, okay, if you have no more car and you only got 2 cars to pick, which one do you pick? That's what the game is about.
Let's start it, then people will know. Okay, you scan the code and then you start and then you join us.
It's very fun. It's a good way to learn new cars.
Yeah.
And of course, sometimes Jiang will zag us, right? Okay, what is this? Oh my god, looks like, oh my gosh, it's a diesel.
It's a Mercedes. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What's this? Dude.
Okay. While you guys are doing this, I just want to quickly answer that guy who asked about the Altis GRS. It's not a good car, lah. The Altis, okay? It's so old. It's so cramped inside. There's no reason to buy the car, okay? Civic is a much better car, even though Honda hates me. Okay, now you know I'm a fair person. Okay, and for the other guy who asked about the Golf R, if your budget can buy Golf R, buy Golf R over the GTI. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What was the choice between the X5?
ML was ML 300. This one easy choice.
Very easy choice.
Them horrible the interior. Oh my gosh.
But yeah. and external styling, right? I like this X5 the most.
Oh. I think this ML is actually a bit good looking, but I will pick the X5 over this anytime. Anytime.
Yeah, bro, the interior is like some cheap ass American car or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, the time they were married to Chrysler.
Oh, that's true. Hey, let's look at the interior again. Oh my god, interior I cannot tahan. Like, oh my god, oh my god, look at that interior. What the hell? Then look at the seats. Look at the seats. It's like,
it's a piece of shit.
Economy seats.
Yeah.
The Mercedes.
No, the X5 is a much better car.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Recon Supra, buy. Kia Optima GT, buy.
Those of
Okay.
you who vote Mercedes enjoy the interior.
Yeah. Okay, come continue. Round 2.
Oh,
Oh,
a Maserati.
Maserati.
This is a Ghibli.
Ghibli. Such a good looking car. Just that I don't like the car.
What do you like a car? I mean, is it the drive or
Drive is average. This car, right? Exterior is like a 5 Series size. Interior is like a 3 Series size.
but how's
Okay.
the handling, the driving and the engine and the gearbox, everything?
Not very smooth in terms of drivetrain, and sounds very good. And in terms of handling, is slightly behind that of the 3 Series.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it's rather uncomfortable.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yes, it's not comfortable.
It is a looker though. I mean, still today, right?
It's
Man,
a
it's still
good looking
looker.
car. It's a good looking car.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's a
amazing.
car.
But
Very
it has that exotic feeling with this car. It feels exotic. The 3 Series doesn't. The 5 Series doesn't. But this one feels exotic. Okay?
Amore,
versus what?
amore, dolce vita.
Versus what? Versus
German car.
C-Class.
Oh.
The interior of the C-Class is walao way. The car drop price like mad way. What the fuck?
The drive of the C43 beats the Maserati 9 ways.
Yeah.
Okay, the C43. I know Thomas has owned it. He doesn't like the handling. I tell you, you will hate the Maserati even more. Yeah, and the engine cannot be compared. The Mercedes engine is fantastic. Fucking fantastic engine, man.
Yeah.
It is powerful and more fuel efficient than the equivalent BMW's N55.
Oh, very much. It's a
Right. It
fantastic-
also sounds very good. So for this, objectively speaking, I would pick the C-Class, but sometimes the itchy butt feeling, maybe I'll pick the Ghibli just to be different. Okay. Yeah.
43 is quite understeer bias, right? For safety lah. And the
Yeah.
car doesn't like it when you drive it hard. It doesn't like it. It will cut power. You
Yeah.
cannot turn everything off. So the car just don't want to. And then
Yeah, that's one thing. You can do crazy shit with the Maserati that you cannot with the C43.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's four-wheel drive.
The C43 some more is the 7G Tronic. This is a pre-facelift.
And the Ghibli is as bad. The gearbox.
Really as bad also. The
It's as bad.
7G Tronic is a bit retarded. I think Ghibli may be slow, but I don't think it's retarded lah.
It's clunky.
Yeah, but at least the stupid C-Class won't shift to 2 and go back to 1, when you're trying to throttle.
Yeah. The C-Class is short one, it's so high one. It's sometimes it behaves like this, sometimes it doesn't,
It's retarded.
Yeah, but I don't have a long period with the Ghibli to discover whether it does that or not. Okay. But I can guarantee the Ghibli can do stupid shit that Thomas likes to do. Like turn off the traction control and slide the car. The Ghibli will be able to do that, which you can't with the C.
Not quite, that you want to be in
Yeah.
control.
Yeah. Okay, while we are doing this, I'll quickly shoot through some of the answers. Toyota Crown Sport. Yeah, it's a nice daily car. Fun or not, I don't think any Toyota Crown is fun to drive. That's not their purpose. Okay. One guy asking, will I have buyer remorse when buying a new car? Yes, you will. Save some money and buy used car. All of us here are proponents of used car.
Yep.
We buy used, we save the money. Because we're not afraid of maintaining the cars. Okay.
Yeah. Unless you are, there's sometimes you buy a new car for certain reasons, i.e., for example, I buy my mom a Volvo because I don't want to deal with anything go wrong, right?
Yeah.
She's not a mechanic person. So there's certain scenarios where you just bite the bullet and just take the depreciation.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. But if we are all a bit more car savvy, then used cars okay one.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
Okay.
What's next? See who win? Mercedes win, right?
Should be the Mercedes. It's also easier to maintain, the Mercedes.
Yeah. Oh, the Lala Zai inside come out already.
I
Hong
thought-
FD.
some more.
Not FD or this is what FN
FN.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is the
FN.
weirdest.
FK,
It is so
FK,
weird.
FK. This
FK.
car, right? Thomas, your Porsche will help you blip shift, right?
Yeah.
This one will help you. There's another shift. What is it called? Like when you shift gear, you don't release the throttle.
Or you can
What is
flat,
it called?
you can flat shift. Yeah.
It's a
Really?
stupid thing that
Flat shift,
that
flat shift.
I thought only FK8 introduced that feature.
no. It's not to help you blip shift. You have to understand.
It's a flat shifting. Flat shifting. You can go up the gear,
Oh.
right?
It's like when you step on the clutch, you did not release your throttle.
Okay.
It's not blipping. And that feature is not to help you shift better, it's to help them have better emission.
Yeah. Right. I
Stupid
remember
shit.
that.
It's not ref match. It's not ref match. It's
When you're
called
going up-
something else.
It's
It's
going
the-
up the gears, right? Then they'll do that,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Go
yes.
2 to 3.
It's the
3 to 4.
stupidest thing. It's the stupidest thing ever to cut down on emission.
By the way, it is a very, I don't know about the looks, guys, but
I don't like how it looks.
ugly as hell. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
suddenly from FD2R, this side fast and kings or like the guy, they all shot already, like someone short circuit or something.
Yeah. It's a stupid thing.
They're trying to put the hatchback. It's like a FD, it's like a FK8, right? Then gonna like squeeze. No, like I don't know. Man.
I don't
It's
appreciate
very ugly.
the thing in the thing.
And from what I heard, the FK8R, right?
Yeah.
It drives way better than this one. Way
Yes,
not even close.
yes. By
Yeah.
far.
I
By
haven't
far.
driven this, but people who drive this and they said forget about this car. They say,
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
up, what's next?
This is a failed product.
Something like a Ford. I knew it. It's a Ford. I knew it.
No,
What
it's
is this?
Hey,
Oh, Subaru. I'll
Hey,
take the
Subaru.
Subaru.
Sorry.
Is there STI? I'll take the STI anytime.
any day.
Time.
Any day. I'll take the Subaru.
Subaru. For
I
me.
will take the understeer. It's okay.
A lot of people didn't realize how massive this Subaru is. It is fucking spacious inside.
Yeah.
It is so spacious.
All right, let's see the votes. Okay. Well, the votes are coming in, which is a landslide. Bobby, my height is 180, currently driving a City, Honda City, very uncomfortable. Upgrade. You see, on that point, I want to say, Japanese people, their seats, they can't get their seats right. I don't know what it is about seats.
Yeah.
You can't sit long on their seats. Like that day, me and Baldwin, we drive all around Hokkaido. And
Yep.
for some reason, right, an hour and a half in the driving, my legs and my back, it just cannot tahan. Conversely, if I sit in my McLaren or my Porsche or my Alpine, I can do 3, 4, 5 hours in that car, right? Or
Yep.
even a Golf GTI, right? They just know how to build the seats properly, like Countryman, the BMWs, or even the French, like the Peugeots, even the 208, even the small car 208, right? The seats are done so well, like the ergonomics, like how we put, I don't know. This is my little pet peeve around Japanese cars. Sometimes
Because the Honda City is called the third world specials from Honda.
really.
Yeah, they don't even sell this car in the developed market. They don't even sell it in Japan.
Oh, that's true.
It's
Japan.
developed for ASEAN, for Africa, for Pakistan, for
Even the Vios,
Bangladesh.
right? Vios also.
Yes.
They
So these are called the
they are
ASEAN
driving,
specials.
the least also they go either from Paso all the way to Altis, right?
Yep. They do this kind of shit.
So 呢個係窮人車啦，呢個。
Yeah.
So he's asking the question, right? Where's the question? He's asking just a quick one, just to give. Okay, he's asking you. So interested to upgrade, not SUV guy. What recommendations? I think you have to let us know your budget, right? Then we can help you out.
Yeah, lor. You just say like this are very hard to tell.
哦，你點知你係有錢人嘛？你
Yes.
冇邊度去 Honda City 啊？
Alright.
你 recommend him a Volvo 啊？你因為我窮咧買 Volvo。
Hey, don't speak Cantonese. There are other people here who don't understand Cantonese.
There's like expression of like
Yeah.
expression of Cantonese.
Ester oil is always recommended,
Yeah.
but if you do hard driving, if you don't do hard driving, you are wasting your money.
Uh-huh.
Okay? If you do hard driving, ester is always better.
Oli-san, if you can buy a Volvo, okay I think that one is still quite new. Shouldn't be much
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, shouldn't be much problem. Good prices nowadays, the S60. Really, really good price. Ridiculously good price.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
mamma mia. I see a Ferrari. Amore, amore. Ooh, V8. No, the V12. Ooh, Bobby, look at this car. Look at this car.
You FF, how much?
688
Still so high at the
ringgit.
price.
Or Aston Martin Rapide.
Where? What's the choice?
Aston Martin Rapide. Oh,
No,
DBS.
it's a convertible.
The irony is what? No, is that the British car has two Italian words on it: Superleggera and Volante. Superleggera means super light, and Volante means Volante means
Interesting choice.
flying. Yeah, Volante is flying. So the it's a flying light car. So in fact, the direct translation is Aston Martin DB super light flying.
Whoa. How will you guys choose?
Bobby already,
Sorry, what's that?
Hello?
I'll choose the FF.
Okay.
I'll choose the FF. Sorry, I'm renewing my. I'm buying my car insurance.
Muhammad decided to buy a Tucson after going through.
Please fill in personal details.
Congratulations on the Tucson. Honda City. I can't look at Honda City the same way anymore, man. Shit. Anyways. Planning to upgrade to F30. Oh my god, now I can't look at Honda City the same way. In India, there's this car called the Amaze. The Honda
Hey.
Amaze.
I heard in India, right, Honda City is chauffeur-driven car, you know.
Really? Walao eh.
That's why the City Gen, right? You know the city that you had, the one after that, that city had reclining rear seats one, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in India, a lot of my friends last time they drove a Amaze with the diesel engine, right, and manual, right, and then the BRV was doing quite well at one point. A lot of people driving BRVs around, right?
I really don't like Japanese car makers doing all this. You have your ASEAN special, and then they go one step down. India special.
Amaze.
Yeah, then you have
Honda
rubbish like
Amaze.
WRV. People who buy WRV are the dumbest kind of people.
Wow, I cannot brain that car, man. I really cannot brain that car, man.
I cannot brain people who buy it.
Well, if you drive a Tata or old Maruti Swift, a BRV is a big upgrade.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, come. What would you pick? Gone.
I picked the Aston Martin.
Aston Martin super light flying.
Yes, I want to fly.
Can you imagine the word super leggera is so cool in Italian, right? Can you imagine it's like Malay. Sungguh apa? Apa? Sungguh ringan. Berterbang. Aston Muhammadin.
But I can guarantee the DBS maintenance will be so much lower than the Ferrari FF.
Absolutely.
100%.
I would go for okay, one engine go woo woo woo, the other one go fuck. FF.
Why?
No, between these
I personally prefer the FF lah.
Me too. FF. At least FF you can sing in the mountains. Okay, done. So Ferrari wins. In the
Yeah.
DBS Volante, not very high. Okay. I think we've answered most of the question. There's a gentleman asking what's a fair price for 911. I guess it's a very big,
That one,
depending on which model you want.
Actually, I have no idea how much is a 991.1 now. Has
I
it
don't
dropped
know.
below 400K?
I don't
it
think
should.
so. Rarely,
Not-
right?
Has it
Because
dropped below 400K?
992.1 is about 600 thereabouts.
991.1 or
Yeah lah. So 992 is 600 but 991 should be lower. What?
Yeah.
991 not a lot in the market,
Yeah. 991.1 should be below 400K already, right?
Bak Cheng, yeah.
Yeah, 320.
Okay
Yeah, it's
lah.
around there lah. It kind of holds 300 plus lah. I mean, is it fair? I don't know, man. Depending on which 991, right? It could be a turbo, but if you want a normal 3.8 liter, I think 3 to 350 thereabouts look like the market price, right? Is it worth 350? That's a good question. I've always found that this model, the steering is a bit weird, right? I like the engine, is nice. But the character of the car is like for me not here, not there. Like 997 feels like a thoroughbred, like no, sorry, no, not thoroughbred, but it feels like a proper sports car, right? You know, it handles like nimble and the tail likes to come out a little bit, and the car is hydraulic steering and it draws you into the driving. I find the 991 is like, especially 91.1, right? It's trying to make it feel a bit Grand Tourer-ish, easy to drive, comfortable. The steering, because the first time they went into electronic steering, I mean, Porsche did a good job. Just feel like they artificially added too much weight to counter the electronic steering. And I didn't quite like it. So I don't know. Is it a 300,000 ringgit car? Cash, no loan. I don't know, man. Would I pick it over 718 Cayman? If you want to cruise and hear the engine, yes. Can lah, okay, can lah. 300 can lah. I think it's fair price lah. Because you got
Fair,
nice,
fair
nice
price to pay.
NA engine, you can
Yeah.
listen to the sound where your friends driving Cayman 718 is like Subaru engine. Yeah. Okay. But if my personal pick, if I ever want to go 911, I like the 991.2. In the car, it sounds great. Inside the car, it sounds great. 991.2, even with the turbo, right? It is a better steering rack. The handling is way better. The damping is better. Everything is better in 991.2. So if you have the budget to buy cash 991.1, I would suggest that you take a look at 991.2. And I think you probably can nail some of them below 500K, 450 as well. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Timothy, you're asking a question that is very hard to answer. Right. But I would say the price is within 3 to 350. And then the best way to find a good condition one, since they are quite old, 13 years old, is just literally go through the cars, test them, do PPI, because every car can have a different maintenance regime, previous owner, right? So cars would have age. You might pay a premium. Like I might pay the premium for someone who takes care of the car really, really well. So let's say somebody has a 80,000 mileage car, but is really loved, interior beautiful, taken care, external, still original paint, right? Rims are nice, non-scuffed, right? They just change the spark plugs, they change the arms, everything. Okay, sure, right? Maybe I'll top up additional 30, 40 than what I expected, right? So it always depends on that. And likewise, some people can also charge high, but also with crack condition. So it really is subjective, and so that it's based on every car you visit. You need to find out what the condition is, right? Okay. What else? Nothing else anymore.
Sorry. We finished already. Our due where's my car?
Decided to buy a Tucson. Congratulations.
The test drive was superb. Yeah, I'm glad. People, I want more people to take note on Korean cars. They are good cars. They are
Yeah,
actually very good cars.
Yep.
Thomas was talking about Santa Fe a few years ago.
That time not as good as they are now. The new Santa Fe is so good way.
Hey, but the old Santa Fe is secondhand, right? It's such a value proposition.
Damn good value, eh?
60K,
Ha!
40K.
I did, the day I did something, I asked the person to check, because they always buy into this thing also, ma. So what I found is the old Santa Fe was sold for about, when it's brand new, right? It's about 190,000.
Yeah.
Mm.
About the same price as a Camry of the same year, also about 190,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, correct.
Both car at 2026, after both of them are like what, 8 years old, right? They are the same price.
What,
80
really,
something thousand. Yes, they are both at 80 something thousand. So the brand new buying
Aiyo.
price, both are 190, and then a couple of years later, both are 80 plus. Why people say Hyundai has worse resale value? The Camry is also around that price, right?
Mm.
So it's actually very interesting. People's mindset.
It's easy to categorize that. Okay, quick one for Sonic. The Subaru XV. It is going to be slightly pricier than Honda City because the parts are less, but it's not by a big margin. Just your make sure that every time after your car is after 100K, make sure you check the timing chain.
Yeah.
Often. If it's not looking very well, sometimes some owners preventatively just change it, right? Is known to be an issue. It can last above 200,000 kilometers, 150,000 kilometers. It can last, but I don't know. If I were you, if I buy a car, I'm approaching 100, 120, I'll just take the safety route and just
Yeah.
change it. Yeah.
And remember also, XV is boxer engine, so it has double the valve train of a Honda City.
Yep. So expect a slightly higher maintenance regime, but I think overall the car is more robust. I think it's a really robust car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you enjoy driving it more than the Honda City. Double wishbones on the rear. The car sits very lovely on the road. Very nice tuning. The suspension is very nice. Very well judged suspension. I love it. Okay. Okay, Bobby, this one you might answer.
Yes.
This Tucson versus Sportage.
It's the same car.
Which one
It's the
would
same car. But I think the Tucson interior is slightly more premium than the Sportage.
How about
And the looks are both Korean design is a bit eccentric. Okay. I know how to answer this. The Tucson, because if you buy the Sportage now, the facelift will arrive. The Tucson already facelift, so the
Done.
Tucson will be the choice.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think that's it, right? End of it. Thank you. everybody. Anything else?
Wait for me.
You have something you want to shout out?
Nothing much I want to shout. Sorry. Just now I just realized the car that I use most often, my Toyota Crown, road tax has expired. So I'm just amazed at being a Malaysian now, right? I can buy insurance immediately, and then it's linked to my JPJ app, and then I want to buy my road tax, and then it tells me I'm blacklisted. So I go and check whether I got saman. I found my saman, then I can pay for the saman, and then immediately I can pay for my road tax, and then I just renew my road tax. Everything.
Well done. Hallelujah.
Malaysia is so
Very
nice.
efficient.
Yes.
Finally.
Actually, Malaysia, we have a lot of things to celebrate.
Yeah, it's so wonderful, right? To be
Yeah.
able to just do everything just on the mobile in 10 minutes, got everything done.
US, you must go to what you call that? You must to renew your license. You must show your face, queue up and show your face. And what you call that?
Exactly.
And what's it called? There's this weird thing when you must show up. You show your face one.
Yes, you have to be present. Stupid,
Yeah.
right?
And then UK, you have to set after 3-4 years, must send the car to special inspection, so on and so forth.
Do you guys know that in UK or in a lot of countries like Australia or US or whatnot, right? Let's say you don't feel well, and then you need a MRI, or you need to get your tooth checked, right? It's a 3-week appointment sometimes. Sometimes it's 1 month.
WTF? Then they
In
pay lah.
Malaysia, yeah, in Malaysia, right? We don't feel anything well, right? Immediately we can get treated by any doctor,
Yeah.
right? I don't understand how bad can these third world countries continue to worsen, because compared to us and what we have, right, they are third world countries, right?
Yeah.
How long
Uh,
can tire puncture compound last?
不知道. Oh, 840i or Lotus Electra. Oh, very interesting. Thomas, which one would you get?
Wow.
Lotus Electra.
Very interesting.
I really like the Electra. I think even though so many EVs came out, right? Like even the Zeekr 009
Me
came
too.
out,
Me too. Me
right?
too.
I imagine like if money no option kind of thing, right? Even if the Zeekr 009 what 9X whatever came out, right? The super big one, right?
Ah,
The Lotus Electra, I still if I would be chauffeured around, I would still want the Electra to chauffeur me around. So fucking cool. Sorry, right? I love the design. Today I was at the paint shop, and then I saw
Yeah.
Electra there. I was like, wow.
Do you
Man,
know that in China now they have
hybrid?
plug-in variant of Lotus Electra?
Yeah, 1,000 horsepower, right?
Yeah, and 1,400 km of range
What the F?
for a 2-liter turbo.
Walao eh.
I tell you, Chinese plug-in hybrid is so advanced.
Imba, so imba.
So advanced. The I just returned the C9 PHEV, and then immediately my next test car is the Volvo XC90, the facelifted one. And I was driving the Volvo XC90. Of course, I love the Volvo XC90, lah, right? I still love the steering, I still love the interior, and then I still love everything about it. Then first day when Chi Yang sent me the car, the battery still got charged. Then I was looking at my consumption. Wow, not bad, huh? 6.6 liter per 100 km. Okay, drive. Send the kids to school, come back, the battery kosong already. When the battery kosong, right? I look at my fuel consumption, 16 liters per 100 km.
Walao eh.
It's a fucking joke compared to the whatever Cherry, J7 or C9, right? It's a fucking joke. The C9, right? I whack when the battery gone up. Battery gone means 19-20% for the Cherry Group SHS, right? I whack 6.6 to 7 liter per 100 km.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, if I let it charge a bit, the consumption goes down to 5 liter per 100 km.
That's so
The J7 even more efficient. The J7 can go 4, can go 3.
Yeah. It's very disgusting. My dad often now brags that he pumps petrol once every 5 weeks.
Do you know I had the C9 PF for 1 whole week, right? I did not charge the car at all. And then I whack here, whack there, and then it gets a 6 liter per 100 km consumption.
Walao. I think if all of us in Malaysia have this car, I think a lot of petrol stations will shut down, I tell you.
Yeah, but don't know about the long-term reliability yet lah. Don't know yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't know yet.
Okay.
All right, bro. Hey, this weekend you want to drive because the American guy with the Dodge, his project with Jerry has done. He
Oh,
ajak
wow.
me to drive. So I said, if you really want to go Genting, we have to depart at 6 a.m. If not, they will just block.
So he worked with Bufori to fix some of the things in his car, right?
To modify his Dodge Camaro, and
Dodge
he took out
Challenger,
He took out the rear seats and he installed a 75-liter fuel tank and a 75-liter water tank behind.
Wow.
And Jerry helped him customize a storage system and change his front seats to a bench seat that means shifting his gear lever elsewhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Challenger, right? Dodge Challenger.
Challenger? No, it's a
Camaro is
Camaro. Sorry.
Camaro is a Chevrolet, right? Chevy.
Oh, yeah, look, Camaro is
Oh, sorry. Challenger. Dodge Challenger.
It's a 2-door lah. Yeah. Then the
Yeah.
Charger is the 4-door.
Hmm.
So I'm not very good at American cars too, man. Yeah.
I just got them confused.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah.
very confused with American cars.
Yeah. But
I only remember Dodge is related to Viper. That's all I remember.
Yeah. So his project is done, and he just texted me the other day. And he asked me for drive.
I have work on Saturday, but if it's go early up and down, I don't know. Bring my Alpine.
Come on. 6 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
I sent my McLaren to respray the front again
Oh.
because the insurance one do tadangam
Oh.
color. Yeah, these special colors are really a pain in the ass. So, like that.
All right.
Alright.
All right, guys. I hope we managed to help you guys on your car buying stuff. Okay. And yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you so
Tia.
much for
Thank you,
joining
Bobby.
us. Yeah. Thank you,
Bye.
Con. Thank you,
Thank you,
Thomas. When
Bobby.
when are you buying your Julia, bro?
My Julia is here. Look at that. Very, very nice.
Yeah. When are you ordering it?
I do not know. Now the Malaysian ringgit is getting more expensive.
But Japanese yen is dropping, mah?
Malaysian ringgit cannot shock over the last few days. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't know. We see how. We are still hunting for unit. I think I might settle for green. Look at that green.
Why don't we pay a visit to Alfa Romeo?
But that one is a Veloce. I don't want the Veloce.
No. Ask them to help you import the Giulia. Officially import the Giulia from Alfa Romeo pre-owned Japan.
So then it is the first official quadrifoglio in Malaysia.
Of course.
Yeah, you ask them to help you order from. That's something possible. I heard. You can buy official UK or Japan pre-owned Alfa Romeo official, and then bring it to Malaysia, get it adopted.
Then it's the number one, Malaysia number one quadrifoglio adopted by Alfa Romeo Malaysia.
Yeah. Buy, bro. Buy.
Yeah, but that one must try to get dealer support because it's
You buy through them lah. You let them earn lah. Let them earn some lah. Even if the price difference is 80K, 100K, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah. But look at that color, man. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah. All right, guys, and good night. And thank you so much for your support. Please like the show. Help me get more algorithm. Okay, if you think I managed to help you guys. Okay. Good night.
Good night, guys.
This is the only live platform where people answer your car questions. So
Yeah. Hey, it's been a while. I didn't drive with you at Con. Didn't catch up with you.
Yes, we should. Yep.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye. Good night.